Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Annie Ann. Well, just take it back in there. It's fine. Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Today is Monday, and the sun is not shining, but it is a nice day out, considering everything. We have no content from the weekend, really. I shot some one day. I'll finish it today, but really, we didn't do a whole lot. We did a lot, but not a whole lot that was worthy of filming. Oh, we were just trying to get it done, really. Clean the yard, and we stuff trying to get it done, really. Hey, quit making a bunch of noise, please. Well, you shouldn't have opened it right now. I didn't need it. Just stop. I told you to go put it up. I told you it wasn't necessary. Did I not? Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. I have Wyatt at home because I have something going on today, and nobody will be home to get him off the bus because Matt has something going on today also. But he is not being cooperative. I guess that's the best way to put it. It is very nice outside today, though. Let's see what the temp is. It is 56 degrees here, and we don't have a whole lot of wind, and I really enjoy that. Yeah, free day for him. The teachers, I already called and I was like, hey, can you guys either put it online and let him do it that way, or send packets home or whatever? And they're like, yeah, we'll just send packets home tomorrow. So he gets to do homework tomorrow. He thinks it's a free day, but it's not a free day. He gets to make up for it tomorrow. Hang on. Okay. Let's see. Free day. Yeah. It's a good day. It's going to be a good day. No, he won't be. He will be doing really a lot of work probably that he has to make up today, and that's not going to be fun. Plus playing catch up because he'll be a day behind. So his schoolwork he does in school tomorrow, he might not be on par. We'll see. I took it down because Matt said it looked okay. Here we go. I did a short yesterday. I was bottle feeding the goats, and how I feed them in those glass pot bottles with the snap-on lids. I have to hold the lid on the 2 boar goats because they will pull them off. They pull really hard on it. So I took it down because Matt said it looked very inappropriate. I don't know why. I shot it first, and for some reason it flipped it around, so it was upside down, and the cows were all like staring. What are you doing over there, lady? But I thought it was cute because the little goat and everything. I was told it looked inappropriate. Who knows? I had an accident yesterday. I guess I want to talk about that too. Yesterday evening, I went to milk Maudie, and I have her in the chicken coop part. I have her and one other goat with the 3 bottle babies in the chicken coop part, and then they have a kennel on the outside like a big dog pen. And so I had a little bit of an accident. Okay, well, I guess because I was sitting on the milk stand, and I feed them one at a time, so they usually want to stay between my knees while I feed them. But so Maudie comes out and goes around the corner, and she didn't give me a good opportunity to recover. Like, the other goats hit the gate and opened the outside gate, and I ran my hand across that sharp tin and got lots of little cuts, and I cut my index finger down nearly to the bone, so it's all fat and puffy. I'm Murphy. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen to me. So milking a goat without that finger, you don't realize, like, whenever you milk a goat, anybody who's milked a goat would know, you squeeze with the top and go down. Well, I don't have this finger to do that. So it was long. It was a long time to milk a goat this morning. But I have to do it, and I like doing it, so it makes it better. I milked her last night with just my left hand, and that is not my strong hand, guys, at all. And I think my fingers are probably just a smidge shorter on my left hand. I'm Murphy. But other than that, what are you doing? He has a fishing pole that has a string and a bobber, and I have no idea what he's doing. I probably, if it wouldn't have been on the knuckle, I would have been like, man, I need to get stitches. But it being right there on the knuckle, there's no way I could have had stitches. It would have just ripped out, especially stuff that I do. So I'll just have to watch that finger. I have some plants to replant I'm behind on, and I've got a lot of yard work that I'm behind on, mostly in the garden. Matt cleaned up pretty much the whole house, the whole outside of the house. I sort of cleaned the house, so yeah, see, that's me right there. So we had to go to town to Gore yesterday, which is a town over. It's like 8 miles from the house, I think. Well, Hastings' cat, I guess, rode under the truck. We were in the Ford, rode up under the truck or something to go while we were going. Didn't know he was in there because he's been going outside every day, but he's supposed to eventually become an outside cat. He was found on the bridge between Weber's Falls and Gore by a friend of mine. He has a collar on, so they knew he was somebody's cat. He has some road rash, but he's not doing too bad, actually. But yeah, that wasn't great. It wasn't opportune for him, but He'll be okay. Yeah. I like the weather today. Hastings playing. So, let's see. I have not made actually any notes or any points to talk about today. I don't know why. I didn't. Other than I got hurt and I was feeding those babies this morning, and Ethel is getting bad about wanting to nip, and she bit me right on that knuckle. I started bleeding again. That's why I got a Band-Aid on it again. Hang on. You gotta get me a pin. I'm shocked that Dink didn't get hurt worse too. He broke his leg, I guess, about 6 weeks ago, and I mean, it's healed fine. He still limps a little bit, but for the most part, like I was like, oh man, he's got to have something broke whenever I get to him. No, he just has some toenails on the back were ground down pretty short, and he's missing some hair in some spots. But I mean, how do you know when a cat crawls up under your vehicle? It's something that happens pretty common, actually. Though I've heard of a lot of people that have actually killed cats. They got up onto the engine, but so I guess he got lucky. Oh, we're Murphy here. If it's going to happen to us, if it's going to happen to anybody, it's going to happen to us. The boys, my grandma got Haston a tire swing that's cut out like a horse. Wyatt loves it. Wyatt's been riding on it for the past 2 days. And we went and got, let's see, was it Saturday morning? I got some different goat tubs. They're 60 pounders, so hopefully they'll last a little bit longer. The last 30-pound bucket I bought, they last like 3 weeks. It's a lot of money for 3 weeks. That's like, I want to say it's $35. And I put one in with the cows and one in with the goats, and they seem to really like it. I'm super excited about this. It's an all-stock tub. Cows have a lot of the same mineral requirements as goats, so it makes a big difference. But I don't remember what the brand was. I was trying to remember. I think it's going to work out a lot better. I was really hoping for like the 200-pound tubs, but I haven't seen any 200-pound tubs for goats. Cows, yeah, but not ones that say they're safe for goats. See, I've seen a bunch and heard of and talked to a bunch of people that say that they had kitten crawl up into the motor and they died. But there's nothing you can really do about it, because if your vehicle was just running, they're going to crawl up there to get warm and in the cold. But they get up there, stray cats get up there and hide. So who knows? Ooh, I need to quit yawning. I'm not tired, I promise. I'm just yawning for no reason. And if I could turn this and show you guys out the window what Wyatt's doing, it's really funny. He's pretty much too big for it, but he really likes the swing. We also, part of the reason why I didn't record much of anything for the whole weekend was I don't know how to put it delicately. We processed Angus. There's no delicate way to do it. It was quick, and I feel like we did him really a lot of justice with us processing him versus trying to haul him somewhere. because he wouldn't have done very good in a trailer right now. But we have a definite consensus now on what happened, what was wrong with his leg. It had a fused hock, because whenever, it's hard to explain it without people going to get offended, I guess. I'll go for it. If it gets taken down, it gets taken down. So if you've ever processed any type of animal, which I assume, I know Anne's been around it, but I don't know about everybody else. So it's a leverage thing. Like with deer, you hold, you pull, just so the skin gets tight, so that way you can start laying it and cutting, pulling the skin off. Well, we did the same thing with him. Whenever I pulled the other leg, the movement was fluid and smooth. Now he's climbing trees, guys. When I pulled the other leg, it didn't move. I mean, the hip moved some. Well, looking at the hip socket was wallered way out, so I assumed that he probably had damage to that cartilage. But his hock was fused, and so whenever we skinned, and then Matt was going to take the part of the leg off at the hock and cut into it, there's clear fluid in everybody's joints. It's plasma pretty much, but it's what keeps your joints lubricated, so that way they can move against each other and not get all gunky and wear out. But that leg, that stuff was green, and inside the hock, like where there should have been two bones that meet like this, it had started to erode, even though he wasn't putting any pressure. So it's a bad infection. So that was broke, fused, and it was still infected. I wish we would have gotten to do this processing sooner than we did, but we didn't have a chance to. With Matt working for the highway department, he's busy in the wintertime, and that would have been better to do it that way, I think. But Wyatt is okay with it. We've ate beef twice since we did this, and you ate it, huh? And he understood. He understands what it entails, what we were doing, and he wasn't home when we did it. He asked to not be around, and I understand that. But he's also aware that whenever we do another one, it'll be a steer. That'll be his purpose. We will still treat him with the same dignity and love that we treated Angus, like we do all of our animals. And he's going to be present for that one. Yeah, it was tough. We didn't have our tractor doesn't have a front end loader, so we had no way of picking him up. So we had to pretty much do it like you'd process a deer or an elk on the ground. We actually were able to save about 80% of that leg, I would say. We took it off a good ways above the hock, and any of the muscle that didn't look right, we just cut it and was done with it. The hip, up where the hip was, that was fine. That meat looked normal, so that's why I assume it was a soft tissue injury or a cartilage injury, because the hip socket doesn't really fully form until they're about 4. It stays pretty soft. But we were able to salvage most of that. Don't make that noise. We have that 7 cubic foot freezer is just about plumb full of beef. And probably got about 250 pounds of meat, I would say. That's going to be tough because it didn't get to age real long, but I mean, I'm fine with it. Just cook it like deer. I baked some of the loins, the back straps, which, mind you, they was almost 4 foot long. Matt cut them up into little sections where they look like boneless ribs, and I baked them with barbecue sauce. They were so tender. Hey, get out of my printer. Help him.
An iPad, maybe?
Well, let me see it. And then while this weekend, after we got the majority of it put up, Wyatt had a friend come over, and Matt put their initials on some wooden handled knives. That was kind of neat. He tried to stamp it in there, and my stamps aren't made for wood, I guess. They're made for what? You don't need in that printer. Quit. Here, eat this. Eat your cracker. My writing's going to be terrible now because I have no index finger to use. So, how was everyone's weekend and week or whatever? If I haven't talked to any of you. And I guess I'm going to order stickers this week, I'm pretty sure. So if anybody wants some stickers, I think this is what I'm going to do. And this is a question for Auntie Ann. I showed you the one I made with the chicken in it. And then you did the one with the tree. Why don't I just print both of those? So then there's 2 different stickers just as an assortment. Throw them all in there. And hey, don't do it. The mom voice. Doesn't even have to be loud. Yeah. I think I'd want your opinion on it, Anne, because you did create the one for us, and I really love it. But I thought about the chicken. And then there's options, obviously. So I don't know. I guess it just depends on how much 2 designs would cost. But they're going to be pretty much free promotionals. Who knows? They're brats. We also, which nobody knows about this yet, we got something this weekend, and his intended purpose is going to be pretty great. He's asleep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Woo-wee. Blew off the drain valve and made a huge mess. My parents, they had propane, which their house was run by propane mostly. And they had, hey, calm down. They had such a hard time with their hot water heaters. They would go out, they'd have to replace one like every other year. My mom got an electric one, and they wired it all in because the electric was present there for it. It just run off of propane before. So I guess she hasn't had issues since then, but I know they used to have a lot of issues, and it always made a huge mess, regardless of if my dad bought the tray that they're supposed to that you can set them in case they leak, and it never just leaked; it just spewed. So hopefully that right there got a little bit better for y'all. Hey, don't smash him with the pillow.
He tried to smash me with it.
Children, I guess I should just duck out of the way and let y'all watch these 2 wrestle. Hey, his pants fall off his no butt he's got. Froze the valve. Yeah, that's probably probably froze it, and then it just was holding on for dear life until it couldn't anymore. If I was to hazard a guess. Oh yeah. Yeah. They are aggravating their mom, having fun behind me. Did you pop him in the back of the head?
No.
I hope you know you're on camera right now.
I didn't pop him in the back of the head.
Did you hit him with the pillow in the back of the head?
No.
Don't let him fall off that bed. There can be, like, and you got years between your boys, too. 7 years between these two, and they still fight like this. Is Bruce still in here? Swarmstead?
Took him out.
Curious how your weekend went. I bet y'all are about to be gearing up to... That's my intention right there. That's the good thing about them being behind me, doing all of this, because I can watch the replay and say, hey, you did. Okay. Are y'all gearing up for your swarm trapping? It's a curiosity I have is to learn about this stuff. I did get a styrofoam box, like a ice cooler box with a lid. And I'm probably going to use it. I'm going to try. There is a beekeeper that lives somewhere like southeast of me. That's the same technically town, even though we don't live in town. And I really would like to ask them a lot of questions, but I don't know if they'd want to answer them. Who knows? All right, Auntie Ann. Big glass of water helps too, I've learned. Doesn't help heartburn though. Yeah, y'all are probably still getting pretty cold at night, aren't y'all? Us, not so much. Like I got up this morning, it was 52 degrees. So today should be pretty nice. The dogwood trees are starting to bloom, and Bradford pears. So that is usually a good indication that sand bass or white bass, whatever you want to call them, are running. We're probably gonna try our hand at that soon. Which, I mean, we fish for it every year, but that's what we get excited for around here. And there's also bees come out pretty early. I have seen some bees, just I don't have anything flowering right now. Plan on fixing that. But,
Well,
I'm glad you're back. Howdy. How are y'all doing? We're just chatting away. What, 28 minutes into this? How was y'all's weekend at Lazy Acres Homestead?
Spine pillows. Yeah.
I got a whole thing going on behind me right now. These children. A 9-year-old and a 2-year-old. They're having a blast, I think.
What? Night pillows. Night. I got these things. Mommy.
Probably 2.5 by
Night.
18 inches. I think 18 by 36, maybe. Maybe not that big. I don't know. I need to measure it. But I know it's about that deep. Probably it's about wine bottle deep because that's what I had in it was a bunch of glass bottles that I was going to use for something, but I have yet to use it.
Time to fight.
Going to be a busy day. Well, I hope y'all don't wear yourselves out too much. We had our busy day yesterday. Matt did all the yard work minus mowing, and I did quite a bit in the house, but anybody who cleans their house is always like, my house isn't clean.
Night.
Today we have something special going on, so y'all will find out about that very soon. Yeah, he'll throw that pillow on your face and tell you, go night. Yeah. His new thing now is he'll say, oh, hush it. Like, child, I will bust your hiney if you tell me to hush it.
He does.
I know he does. I'm yawning.
Um,
Or something at you.
oh, we
Me and these boys.
Ready?
Watching the dog. She is
Then
laying out in the yard. I think it's funny.
Tell them to guess what the new thing is. Yeah, Wyatt! Go!
It's funnier because I can hear it's all going on behind me, but I can see it this way.
Jump!
Don't knock him off the bed. They got my bed all messed up now. I should have, if this was in the living room, I wouldn't be able to do lives at all because of all the noise. I apologize. I promise I'm not tired. I guess because I'm sitting still for too long. Maybe that's what it is. I can't help it. Hey, keeps saying night night. It's like a trigger for me. Turn on the yawn. I wish he would say it. It is really cute. He says, "Oh, hush it. Oh, hush it." He tells it to me. I'm the only person he says it to because I guess I'm the one who gets on to him. But, so while we were processing said large cat, Hey was in here. He had TV. He had lots of snacks. He's fine by himself. I didn't shut the bedroom. Hasten, hold on. Just hold on. I didn't shut the bedroom door. And I usually have a little cup, or a little can that has my with him, so he'll stop. I keep my pens and stuff in. Well, I had thrown a Sharpie in that. It won't come off. Oh, well, this one. Pick it up. It was all over the screen. And I got it off the screen, but it will not come off the keyboard or the mouse. I've tried everything, and it won't come off. So, Haston got his first official spanking this week. Yeah. But after that, he wasn't left in the house. The door was shut, so he could go into his bedroom and the living room. And that was about it.
It's a Mimo.
Keyboard.
Oh no! No!
Hey, calm down. Yeah. It was all over him too, but that was Hasten, stop. That'll be okay. I mean, all of this is replaceable. It come off his skin. But still, it was very, very frustrating because here we're like trying to get everything done in a timely manner. It took us Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we finished Sunday. But what are we going to do about it? Somebody wants some kids? They're cheap. I'll sell them real cheap.
Hey.
I'm going to sell Wyatt first.
Sure.
Bye, Bruce. You have fun. I wish I did too. I keep yawning.
Oh.
They come with a lot of animals, though. That's the bad thing.
And a lot of toys. Right?
Yeah, and a lot of toys. They take up a lot of room.
Right? Okay, there. I locked you in. Ha ha.
And that little one's mean. He may look cute, but that one's the mean one. Hopefully. Oh. Hey, calm down. This is going to be Kristen trying to talk while the kids yell. Yeah, they're awful loud. I need to. I'm going to write it down. It's really big. I need to get better about commenting on videos when I watch them. Because I always think, I should go back and comment. And I don't. I forget. He is not. That one's mean. That one's the biter. The big one wasn't really that bad, but the little one, that one's pretty rough. I'll just take him up there for a few days.
Yes.
Wyatt doesn't like to be home ever.
Ow! You tried to hit me with the teddy bear, hey? Don't put me down!
I gotta sneeze now. Hey. What happened?
Trying to bite?
Are you being mean?
No.
You're not? Were you trying to bite brother? Were you gonna bite brother? Come here. Cry baby. That's what him is.
Looks like a tornado came through your bed.
I know. I had that made this morning too, boys. I still need to sneeze. So, hey, be careful. He's on the edge of that bed, Wyatt, when he did that. I'll just move out of the way. Y'all just watch the kids.
You get your diaper away, or else I'll hit you in the head with a dinosaur.
Oh, they're brats, aren't they? Hang on just a second, guys. I'll let y'all watch them. There you go. Uninterrupted baby vision for a minute. So, let's talk about this new thing that we're going to feed for the next 10 to 15 years, I guess. Matt decided that we needed this Kid Cam. Yeah. He decided that we needed this creature. And we still don't know exactly what we're going to use him for, but he has the potential to be used for a couple of different things.
Mean teddy bear.
And he's really cute. So why don't you go grab him, please?
Okay.
He could be and he's in my bathroom. He's not in the bathtub though.
Sit down.
He's not in the bathtub though.
No.
He has the potential to be a couple of different things, which both could be useful. But why is trying not to show you? Let me see. His name is Odie, and he is a lemon beagle. Oh.
He was sleeping.
And he was asleep. He is 6 weeks old and absolutely adorable. Matt isn't sure if he wants to make him a rabbit dog or a track dog for deer, like when people kill deer and can't find it. I'm leaning more toward the track dog versus just a rabbit dog. Yeah, this is Hastings' puppy. This little thing was given to Hastings. And he is so sweet. I grew up with beagles. My dad had beagles forever. Oh, he's so sleepy. Hello, Odie. You're so sweet.
He don't love you. He loves me.
He gets lots of baby cuddles.
And he has to
Here, Wyatt, take him outside to go potty. No, you gotta take him out more than that. Here, take him out to go pee. He just woke up. Have Wyatt take him out. He's kind of working on housebreaking pretty good. He's had one accident though.
Shot his tractor.
Here, Wyatt, he's wanting to go outside to go potty really bad.
You don't need to pee. You're the pup.
So that's Odie. We haven't decided what we're going to use him for yet, but he is. I got a dog here. Where goes? He has the potential to do a lot. His parents are hunting dogs, and so he should have a good nose. He can track a hot dog really good. Matt cut a little piece of a hot dog off and made him a trail. My dad, the last beagles he had, except for one, they were registered dogs also, and they were trained. They were slow, cold-nosed dogs, and then he had some warm-nosed dogs too, but they did really good. He liked them. He liked the slower dogs personally, but he raised some nice puppies, and the baby is pilfering again. He is so cuddly. And the people, they're like, he's not even cuddly. And he was just like laying on his back in my arm like a baby, just laying there asleep. Like he usually doesn't do that. I guess it's just meant to be. But the story behind why we got a lemon beagle versus any other color was my dad always wanted a lemon beagle. And when he passed away, before he passed away, we were going to buy him one. And Matt's friend had these puppies and asked if we wanted one. And Matt said, well, let me talk to Kristen. And I was like, it's a lemon beagle. We have to have it. So we have a lemon beagle.
Nice.
My dad he always wanted blue ticks and lemon beagles. And usually all he had was the traditional tricolored, like the tan, black, and white ones. And yeah, now he's going to chew on me. But I bought him a blue tick beagle when Wyatt was about a year old. And then here's the lemon.
But he tried to gave the blue tick beagle to me.
Yeah, he gave the blue tick beagle to Wyatt because she absolutely loved him. He is purebred. He didn't have papers or anything, but the female she's a tricolored, but she's got blue ticking on her legs. And then the male, he said, looked pretty similar, but she had 2 lemons, 2 tricolors, and 1 chocolate beagle. So,
Can I show him the new coat that I bought?
not right now, Bubba. So even if he wasn't purebred, he's still stinking adorable. And he is all hound dog. Yeah, it hurts. Stop. Wyatt, go in there. Go in there. Wyatt just got caught in the back of the head with a Nerf gun. This is what he gets for being mean. You hit me with something, I'm going to spank you. Why do you have my pants?
How about you?
Y'all have fun, Lazy Acres. We're having fun. I like beagle faces too. They're always so squishy. They're all rolls and wrinkly. Even when they get older, they got like puppy faces. Here you go. Here, go put him up, okay? Have Wyatt put him up.
Don't hit me with the puppy. Get him, hound dog.
These children.
Hi,
Hey, calm down, please. We just love him. He's so cute. Yes, they always have a puppy face. Shut that bathroom door, please. He'll probably be a under 13-inch beagle. Both of his parents are, so he's gonna be smaller. But he could surprise us because we had one that was out of two small beagles, like I think 13 and 15 pounds. Both under 13 inches tall, and he was a big one. He was 22 inches, I want to say. So there's no telling. He's probably going to be too fat.
Because Dad's already trained him on hot dogs.
If I had to wager a guess, he's just going to be too fat. But he'll be in the house for a while till he gets bigger, can go outside. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I fully believe that dogs do just fine outside. I've had outside dogs my whole life. You stubbed your toe? Well, don't be running around like a dingus. Will you pick this stuff up, please, that y'all have flung everywhere? Yeah, I like the little ones. We had standards growing up, and then Dad ended up with the smallers. And, I'm fine with the little one. I saw somebody who had trained a deer track dog that was a weenie dog. So that is freaking awesome. I was like, if a weenie dog can do it, this little thing can do it for sure. Auntie Anna, I just almost put you in timeout by accident. I wouldn't have done it on purpose. It's a standard. Yeah, the standards do get pretty big. They're like 40-pound dogs, 35 to 40-pound dogs. What? Quit. He's reading out loud. That aggravates me sometimes.
He's about to hit you. Oh.
Pull your britches up.
There's a turd in there.
In his britches?
Yeah, big one.
Well, there's a big one wearing the diaper. He's a big turd. Children.
Diaper.
Here, pick this stuff up. Pick it up.
Diaper, pick it up.
Pick it up.
Diaper, help me. Come here. Slapper.
He's got a huge glove on his hand. Walk over there. Come here, hey, let's show him your glove. He's got a mat-sized glove. There's a big turd in that diaper. Well, there is a big turd in that diaper. Hey. Hey-Hey's a big one. Go hit Bubba with it. Y'all get out of my closet. Get.
Hitting me. What can I do?
Stay in there.
Oh.
Stay in there. I don't know what to do with these children. This has been a very entertaining live, and I feel like I've just rambled and talked over kids the whole time. And I can't see him. Stay in there. He'll stay in there and play. I don't know what to do with him. But yeah. So I have about 10 minutes till an hour. I wanted to tell you guys, there'll be some interesting videos probably this week. I have the one I started it Saturday morning. I milked my goat, and then I've got a video I want to do. I feel like it's warranted because of what we did this week. I really wanted to discuss it and tell everybody, this is why we do it. This is why we did what we did.
I'm fishing, Mom.
What are you doing, hey? Is your back itchy?
I'm fishing. Not brown fish without you.
And so there should be some good things happening this week, or at least some decent videos. May not be normal or what we would usually do, but it's going to be videos. The puppy's put up, baby.
Let's go catch it. Come on. Wait, I'm not get where he is.
Yeah, see, that's why we didn't film any of it. That and we were really just trying to get it done. I didn't want to try and explain things as I was going because it's quit, Haston. It's a huge, long process, especially doing it with two people and pretty much on a tarp. But I'm planning on pulling some of the meat out, discussing what our decision was, why we did what we did instead of just putting him down or trying to do surgery or whatever. Very carefully. A good sharp knife makes a lot of sense in a lot of that situation. I haven't ground any of it yet. Anything that's going to be for grind, we cubed it up. I'm going to wash it really good just to make sure there's nothing stuck to it because the grind stuff, the stuff that's, hey, be nice.
Tell them about this morning.
The stuff that is for grind is, I mean, you got to cube it up to put it through your grinder anyway. But I think then I'll have two options. I can either run it through the grinder real fast, like a pound at a time or 2 pounds at a time, or I can use it for stew meat or whatever.
No.
But
No.
I wanted to make sure I got like the stuff that like we kept the briskets whole, the loins, the inner loins, we cut one up for steaks, which made some really cute little steaks about yay big. And the loins on the back, we cut that up for steak and roast. We had several roasts, like the shoulders, there's a lot of tendon in there, so it's hard to really piece it out well. So
no kitty for you.
That was mostly grind. That's mostly grind on any animal. But on the back legs, we were able to piece the muscles out, and so there's lots of good solid roasts in there.
Before you did it.
We used to do it with hand grinder at my mom and dad's, and I still have their grinder, but Matt bought me that grinder that goes onto my KitchenAid, and I'm really excited to use it for the beef. But I figured instead of giving me this long, daunting process, I packaged most of it up in, I think the puppy peed on me. I packaged most of it up into about 6 or 7 pounds into a gallon freezer bag. So I'm going to thaw all that out at once, or mostly thaw it out at once so I can wash it good. I'm just trying to get it done and put up because we didn't want to waste anything. I feel like we did him a lot of justice because there was not much left at all. Like I got all the meat off the back of the shoulder blade, and hey, Wyatt, why did you do that? Why did you do that? I know that was you. But yeah, I think doing it a little bit at a time is going to make a bigger difference. I have 20 pounds packaged individually into 1 pound packages that I did wash. It was taking forever. So I bet that hurt, didn't it?
I almost got him, though.
Leave him alone. I'm going to count to 3, and you better be out of this room. 1, 2. I vacuum sealed almost everything. Some of it I put in zipper bags, like the stuff that I'm going to take out. I'm going to take probably 2 or 3 packages out a day, wash it good, and repackage it into 1 pound increments or 2 pound increments like I do with the deer meat. I just want it. Plus, meat that you grind, it does a lot better if it's pretty frozen to grind because it grinds it up better. It doesn't emulsify it, which is how you make hot dogs. Sounds gross. Would you get out of my printer, please? I probably have food in there again. It's broken. That part never stays up there.
Just go like that?
The whole door, yeah.
Oh, that's a magnet, ain't it? You just... Okay, let's print something. Start. ABCWYATT.
I rarely make it to 3 myself.
No clicking buttons.
Usually if I hit 2 and he's still anywhere near me, he catches something. Why are you in here?
Hey, push me.
Did I not tell you? The little one doesn't listen.
There's a lion on the carpet to make sure we're in certain rooms.
Yep, you're not allowed in here.
Step back, step back.
Yeah, I think doing things the way we did it is going to make the process to finish things up a lot better. The vacuum sealer, all the steaks, anything that we cut that wasn't going to be for grind got vacuum sealed. So there's 2 whole briskets, the loins, the steaks, all of that is packaged already in freezer bag or in the vacuum seal bags. Freezer bags are the other stuff, and we'll see how it goes. I know I have a near freezer full.
Mom, I got.
You want to what?
I got.
You want a drink?
I got.
Go ask Bubba for a drink.
No. I got.
He wants a drink. Say please. I get so burnt out on grinding because usually whenever we process a deer, we do everything outside, put it in the freezer, cover it in ice for a day. The next day, we cut everything up, and then I stand there and grind for an extra like 4 or 5 hours after Matt's done cutting everything up because Matt doesn't like to grind. I think doing like 2 or 3 packages. I think I don't know, about half of him is grind meat. Chicken's making noises. And well, we'll just, I don't know who all's in here. It says it shows 3. I do have it pulled up on my phone. That way, because sometimes it doesn't pop up on here for 30 seconds or more. It's been all over the board. Like sometimes it'll pop up on StreamYard first. Sometimes it'll pop up on that first. We'll just go ahead and call it a good day. I hope to see you all again soon. And I will be back, should be back next Monday at 10 a.m. for another live. It is very much appreciated. And hopefully next Monday I will have a final draft of stickers and possibly a shirt. Who knows? I might run another bonfire. You never know. My other one went off like a lead balloon. So
I'm gonna go.
It has been a pleasure. Wait a second, Wyatt. And I so appreciate you guys all being here. We will see you all soon. God bless. Well, have a good day. Bye. Tell them bye, Haston.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ended.